Hello friends, I am Dr. Aniket Paunoji and you are watching Basic Chemistry. Welcome to the series of videos on molecular orbital theory. In the last video we have studied application of molecular orbital theory to boron, carbon and nitrogen. In this video we will study application of MOT to oxygen, fluorine and neon molecules. If you have not subscribed my channel, click on subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get the notification of my newly uploaded videos. Let's start the video. So far we have studied the application of molecular orbital theory to lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon and nitrogen. And now we have to study oxygen, fluorine and neon. In case of lithium to nitrogen, we have seen that the energy levels of various molecular orbitals are, first is sigma 2s, then sigma star 2s. Above that there is pi 2px and pi 2py, which are degenerate orbitals. That means they have same energy level. Then there is sigma 2pz, pi 2px star, pi 2py star, that is antibonding pi orbitals, and sigma star 2pz antibonding molecular orbital. In the last video, in case of boron, carbon and nitrogen, we have studied that the energy gap between the 2s and 2p orbital is very less. As a result, there is a mixing of 2s and 2p orbitals and there is a stabilization of sigma 2s and sigma star 2s orbitals, whereas there is destabilization of sigma 2pz and sigma star 2pz orbitals. 2px and 2py orbitals do not participate in mixing because of the different symmetry, therefore their energy is not changed. If you have not watched that video, click on the above link and watch that video to study in continuation in this video. When we have to study the molecules from lithium to neon, the atomic number increases from 3 to 10. As a result, in the second period of the periodic table, as the atomic number increases, the atomic radius decreases, effective nuclear charge increases. Because of this, as the electronegativity increases, energy of the all molecular orbitals decreases. Now when we move from beryllium to boron, still the energy of all the orbitals decreases. Then it decreases further to carbon, and again in case of nitrogen it still decreases. Now just keep an eye on the energy of the sigma 2pz orbital. Now when we move from nitrogen to oxygen, energy of all molecular orbital decreases, but the energy of sigma 2pz comes below that of pi 2px and pi 2py. This is the major change that takes place in the order of energy of all the molecular orbitals. This affects when we feel the electrons in all the molecular orbitals and eventually it affects the magnetic property of the molecules. Now when we move from oxygen to neon, the energy of all the molecular orbitals still decreases, but the order of all the molecular orbitals remains the same. That is, sigma 2pz is below than that of pi 2px and pi 2py. So when we apply the molecular orbital theory to boron, carbon and nitrogen and that of oxygen, fluorine and neon, the energy level in case of boron, carbon and nitrogen is sigma 2pz is above that of pi 2px and pi 2py, whereas in case of oxygen, fluorine and neon, the energy of the sigma 2pz is below that of pi 2px and pi 2py. Now let's apply molecular orbital theory to oxygen molecule. Oxygen atomic number 8, electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Now as we have applied molecular orbital theory in case of boron, carbon and nitrogen, we have to start in the same way. At the two sides there are oxygen atomic orbitals. At the center there are oxygen molecular orbitals. At first there are 1s orbitals with pair of electrons. Then above that there are 2s orbitals with pair of electrons. And in the 2p orbitals, there are 3 2p orbitals, that is 2px, 2py and 2pz, which carries total 4 electrons in each of the oxygen atom. The 1s orbitals, which are inner orbitals, they remain non-bonding orbitals. The 2s orbitals, they overlap with each other to form sigma 2s bonding and sigma star 2s antibonding molecular orbital. Out of all the 2p orbitals, the 2pz orbital participates in sigma bonding to form one sigma 2pz bonding molecular orbital, and another sigma star 2pz antibonding molecular orbital. 2px and 2py participate in pi bonding. Therefore, there are 2 pi bonding molecular orbitals and 2 pi antibonding molecular orbitals are formed. There are total 6 outermost electrons. So total 12 electrons we have to fill according to Aufbau principle and Hund's rule. So 2 electrons in sigma 2s, 2 electrons in sigma star 2s. Now we have to remember that the energy of the sigma 2pz is below that of pi 2px and pi 2py. The next 2 electrons goes to sigma 2pz. Then 4 electrons in pi 2px and pi 2py, and the remaining 2 electrons goes to antibonding pi molecular orbitals. That is how the molecular electronic configuration is sigma 2s square, sigma star 2s square, then 2 electrons in sigma 2pz. So sigma 2pz square, pi 2px square, pi 2py square, and pi star 2px1, pi star 2py1. That is how there are 2 unpaired electrons. So oxygen molecule is paramagnetic in nature. Then we calculate the bond order as the number of electrons in bonding molecular orbital minus number of electrons in antibonding molecular orbital divided by 2. It is calculated as 2. That is how oxygen is diatomic with the presence of double bond between the oxygen atoms. Now we have studied that the bond order for oxygen molecule is 2 and it is paramagnetic in nature. If I add one electron in antibonding molecular orbital to form O2 minus, that is oxygen anion, the bond order changes to 1.5, but still there is one unpaired electron, so it is paramagnetic in nature. If we add one more electron in antibonding molecular orbital, the bond order changes to 1 and the molecule becomes diamagnetic in nature. Now from oxygen molecule, if we remove one electron to form oxygen monopositive cation, the bond order changes to 2.5, but still there is one unpaired electron, so it is paramagnetic in nature. If we remove one more electron to form oxygen dipositive cation, the bond order increases to 3. That is, the molecule becomes diamagnetic in nature. So looking at the bond order, the order of stability of various these molecules will be in the order of oxygen dipositive cation will be highly stable and oxygen di-negative anion will be least stable. Now let's apply the molecular orbital theory to fluorine molecule. Fluorine atomic number 9, electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. At the two sides there will be atomic orbitals of fluorine and at the center there will be fluorine molecular orbitals. First there will be 1s orbital with pair of electrons, then 2s orbitals with pair of electrons, and above 2s there will be 2p orbitals with 5 electrons in each of the 2p orbitals. 1s orbitals will remain non-bonding, 2s orbitals will overlap with each other to form sigma 2s bonding and sigma star 2s antibonding. 2p orbitals will overlap with each other to form 3 bonding molecular orbitals and 3 antibonding molecular orbitals. Now we have to fill the electrons. So total there are 14 electrons. So 2 electrons in sigma 2s, 2 electrons in sigma star 2s, 2 electrons in sigma 2pz, 4 electrons in pi 2px, pi 2py, and 2 electrons in pi star 2px, pi star 2py. The molecular electronic configuration will be sigma 2s square, sigma star 2s square, sigma 2pz square, pi 2px square, pi 2py square, pi star 2px square, and pi star 2py square. As there are no unpaired electrons, the fluorine molecule is diamagnetic in nature. The bond order will be calculated as 1. Therefore, fluorine is a diatomic molecule with the presence of one bond between the two fluorine atoms. Let's apply molecular orbital theory to neon molecule. Neon atomic number 10, electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. We will construct the molecular orbital diagram same as in the case of oxygen and fluorine. So first there are 1s orbitals with pair of electrons, then 2s orbitals with pair of electrons. Above 2s there are 2p orbitals with all the 2px, 2py, 2pz filled orbitals. 1s orbitals will remain non-bonding. Similar to oxygen and fluorine, the 2s orbitals will overlap with each other to form one bonding and other antibonding molecular orbital. 2p orbitals overlap with each other to form 3 bonding molecular orbitals and 3 antibonding molecular orbitals. Now when we fill the electrons from sigma 2s to sigma star 2pz orbital, all the molecular orbitals are filled with the electrons. So there is no orbital which is empty. That is how the molecular electronic configuration is sigma 2s square, sigma star 2s square, sigma 2p z square, pi 2p x square, pi 2p y square, pi star 2p x square, pi star 2p y square, and finally sigma 2p z square. As there are no unpaired electrons, it is diamagnetic in nature. Here we can see that the bond order is calculated as 0. That means neon is not a diatomic molecule as the bond order is 0. Instead, it is a monoatomic molecule. So that is how in 4 consecutive videos we have studied application of molecular orbital theory from hydrogen to neon. So from hydrogen to neon, all these molecules are considered as homonuclear diatomic molecules. From the next video, we will start studying heteronuclear diatomic molecule. If you like my video, click on like, do share and subscribe my channel. If you want to mention something or ask something, mention it in the comment box. Also hit the bell icon to get the notification of my new videos and keep watching Basic Chemistry. Thank you.